Welcome to Brett Ridgeway's Learning for Life video lessons, and in this lesson we're going to be learning another Christmas carol, the first Noel. And before we get started, I would like to thank all my patrons who are supporting this endeavor and this labor and work and giving back to this program, and I just really appreciate their help. I could not do this without their help. If you're enjoying these lessons, if you are learning from these lessons and are part of this program, I would ask that you at least consider possibly becoming a patron, which just really will help out to make these lessons go farther, to just what I can put into these lessons. And if you can't, I just want to thank you anyhow for watching and for sharing, for your kind words, and for all your help as well. I want to cover something in this lesson that I also just covered in the Mountain Dulcimer lesson, if you're doing both. That is, somebody had asked me why, particularly for Mountain Dulcimer and also for banjo, why I don't present or include music written down with my lessons. And there is a reason for that, and it's actually on purpose. I'm not against written music. I'm not against tab at all. If you go to my website, I sell a hammer dulcimer book of tunes that I've written that is written out in standard notation. I have a mountain dulcimer book written out in tab and a clawhammer banjo book written out in tab. If I felt that, using tab or standard notation was not good or wrong, I would not have a book like that. The reason I am doing this is because when you're learning, a lot of times when you're using tab or when you're using standard notation, all you're doing is you're really looking for the next note. And teaching like I'm teaching is a little more intensive, but you do actually get, I believe the tune gets into your heart and into your head more, and it allows you to work with the tune rather than being stuck with what's written on a piece of paper, because people see that and they think, well, that's how the tune goes. Well, maybe not. So what I want to do, and this is the reason I'm talking about this, is in the Hammer Dulcimer and in the Mount Dulcimer book, if you read the introduction, one of the things that I say is that standard notation or written tab in itself on the paper is dead. What makes the tune, what makes the song come alive is not what's written on a piece of paper, it's you. And it's what you put into the tune. It's your emotion that you put into the tune. So it's you who makes it alive. Yes, the music standard notation may help you find the next note. It's not going to help you to play. There's a huge difference between playing an instrument or playing every note right or playing every note accurate and playing it so that it's interesting and has emotion and feel to it. So I want to cover that because what I'm going to do is we're going to do the first Noel. One of my fears when you take these lessons is that you play it exactly like I play it, and I really want you to understand how to mix this up. So we're going to take a few places and again have you play with this. But again, it's your emotion, it's your technique that's going to make this song sound like you want it to sound. So I played it through for you. And what we're playing here, if we're going to be in G, so we're playing B, A, G, D, G, A, B, C, and we're going to play this D over here, but let's get to that. So you're playing that 3, 2, 1, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, when we come to this D or this 5, there's lots you can do here. So we're going to give you some ideas, and I really want you to try it different ways. So that way, what I just showed you, I rolled right here. Here's our G. We're one note beneath that, which is an F sharp. I rolled and I hit the D. And we've talked about your chords. hopefully you know your chords. I played an A, I played the D, I played the F sharp, and then I played this D over here. If we were in the scale of D, I would be playing the A, the 1, the 3, and the 8. And we end right here. Oh, sorry. And that's where we're going to go. So over, when we go up to G, we're playing 6, 7, 8, or E, F sharp, G. But I don't want to go there yet. So this is what I showed you. Let's try something different. And all I did, using that same chord, instead of doing an arpeggio and filling all that in, I just simply hit this D and F sharp together, and then the D. Let's try something different. I just hit this A. There I played it backwards. Let me tell you what I did. So I hit the D in the D scale. I hit the 3, the 1, and this A, or F sharp, D, A. There I rolled up, I hit the D, the F sharp, and the D, and rolled. Yeah, let's not do that. Here we go. So, you say, which one of those do I use? The answer is, as I said in the mountain dulcimer, yes. In other words, you can do whatever you want. And the idea is you want to try to mix that up. You don't want it to be a memorized piece that you're simply playing over and over and over again. Get used to doing these changes, not as a memorized piece, but on the fly. So our next notes are, and then you're going E, F sharp to this G, and then straight down, or in G, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. And all I did there, I'm going to again show you several things to do. I'm just droning right here on this B. What you could do is drone here. You could go and just drone back and forth. Either one. You could use your octaves. You could do this. Okay, now that doesn't sound good, so you don't want to do that. You could go. So again, you want to experiment. You want to play around. You want to figure it out how you want the tune to sound. And you really want to get comfortable with these chords. We've covered chords so much, and I just really want you to make these tunes your own. So we're going to start at the beginning. Use the octave there. So you could roll. So let's take that second part so you understand it. You're going to play 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 4, 3. Or you're going to play E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D, E, F sharp, G, D, C, B. You could roll up to this G. And then we're ending here on this B. And I'm playing B, D, G, A. So you notice in this lesson, I am not telling you exactly what to do each time, which is, I know for a fact, is disconcerting to some of you because you just want to play the tune, but I really want you to experiment with this. When you reach this point in the tune, you simply start all over again. So you play that through twice. I'm going to play just the basic melody, just so you can make sure you have this. Start all over again. All right, the next part starts exactly the same. You can switch this up. And then you're going to play 8, 7, 6, 6, 5. So here's your melody. What can we do there? So I use the same pattern. What I'm playing here is this G, F sharp, E, that's your melody. And I'm filling it in. The chord I'm using here, I'm catching this G, I'm catching this E, and I'm catching this B. You're coming back to the melody note right here. Again. Notice that the melody is louder than these fill-ins. We're gonna be coming up with the lesson here in a few weeks, if not next week. That's actually going to be a very, very difficult lesson for most people, teaching dominance of both hands. But we'll get there. And then our next melody note is this D. We're doing the same pattern, just moving everything down. Just put that on pause. Make sure you get this. So from the beginning. Repeat it. Starts again, same way. Here's where we're going. And then we're going to finish off this last phrase. You could go. So again, I'm just thinking in my head as I'm going, trying to break this down, but I think you're getting the idea. And then we end it here. And I just ran down the arpeggio that we have talked about, if you want to end it that way. So I hope you're getting what I'm trying to teach here. Instead of just trying to learn a song and having a song, that you can take the song, that you can make the song your song, that you can make this more emotional, that you can put feeling into this song by using different chords, minor chords, by just mixing things up a little bit and not playing it the same way over and over. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I would love to hear your comments, your thoughts. I'd love to hear when people, somebody wrote me and said that I was teaching a method called the cognitive method of approach. And one of the things that is you can actually practice without your instrument with you at all. And somebody wrote and said that really works. They did this when they were waiting for somebody, and it's just a different way of learning. But I was thrilled when they wrote and they said how well that has worked. So I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.